exciting, even beautiful from above, for some below it could have appalling results at a price simply too high to pay for training pilots to fly low. Growing numbers of people across Wales are questioning the very need for low flying.
I'd like them to accept that we need to train. We accept that we need to be prepared to go to war.
That readiness for war means scores of low-level missions in the skies above much of Wales almost every day. They come from bases all over Britain, even from Europe. Exact figures are never given, but it's believed the number of sorties has doubled over the past decade. Increasingly, for many in mid-Wales, it means disturbance. In good weather at Raf Brawdy in Dyfed, training flights take off constantly. Raf Valley on Anglesey is another busy centre. These are Hawk trainers, and it takes hundreds of hours of expensive flying time in them to fully train a pilot. Regular sorties are at 250 feet, or even lower, just 100 feet in isolated areas. Even with the success of pilots' jet training so clear in this conflict, the number of low-level missions over Wales has become one of the biggest controversies of the decade. Tonight, we examine the low-flying issue from both the protesters' and pilots' view. Week in, week out, cameras were given exclusive access to Raf Brawdy. We were allowed to film an actual low-flying mission from its planning to completion. Here, the route is charted. It would take us over areas of Wales worst affected, where landmarks are picked out by the officers.
The run itself, from the IP, treble tutor heading, 12 seconds, over a distinctive river valley, wooded area out to the right. Undulating thereafter until we get to 50 seconds, main road feature.
Tactical training area suffer worse than others?
Can you tell me what area that is?
Is it not generally known that there is an area where tactical training which is set aside for tactical training?
Not by me, sir.
Not known by any of you?
No.
I see. Then that makes the question slightly pointless, but it's interesting.
We understand that there are aeroplanes from various airfields from all over Britain, indeed, flying over Wales, but I think the difference between them is not fully understood by us.
There is Chivener, a sister unit of ours down in North Devon that flies in Wales. Of course, we have the Harriers from Wittering, tornadoes from East Anglia, on occasions A-10s from East Anglia coming in.
So on any one day, then, the numbers of low-level sorties in Wales could be what? It could run into the hundreds, presumably.
No, not quite as many as that. I'm sure to the people of Wales it seems an enormous number, but again, it wouldn't be hundreds of sorties. It might be high tens, but the complaints are investigated by our own police, whose prime role is to get to the bottom of it.
When something does go as clearly and blatantly as wrong as it is, and an apology has been given, you'll also do an explanation as to what went wrong with the particular system. And I'd like to give you that undertaking that we will do our best to get from the Ministry of Defence a clear and unequivocal statement of what went wrong and the steps that they are taking to ensure that it doesn't happen again, for the very sound reasons that you've given us.
Dipping down low over the countryside near Porthmadog on our mission, the farmhouses appear and vanish in seconds. Efforts are made to avoid urban areas and buildings like hospitals, but it's simply not possible to avoid every house or even village.
Your mind's working fairly fast, concentrating all the time on where you are, your position, your timing. Not just where you are geographically, but where you are in time, so that you can arrive at your destination, the target, at the required time. The train itself isn't necessarily representative of any war zone, certainly not Central Europe, but what this does give us is a good cross-section, so you can run up to the hills in the north, up Snowdonia, and being quite mountainous terrain, and then immediately, if you need it, the lower ground, the flatlands around Tregaron are available, so you do see a vast variety.
250 feet is well above the height that we would wish to go to war. So, to a certain extent, in this country we don't get training value that we might get if we were lower, but we accept the fact that we have to strike a balance. So we're at 2. A lot of our attention is taken with actually working the student down to his brief minimum of 250 feet initially, when his mind is occupied with other things. Obviously, the natural tendency is to fly much above that height. Students are very loath to fly down at 250 feet, and although a typical sortie where we might be authorised to spend 40 minutes, let's say, at 250 feet, for the majority of that time we're above 500 feet, and for only 10 minutes of that time are we down actually at 250 feet.
And I've received the implication that guys may be tempted to go lower than 250 feet. But that implication only comes from people who haven't done it and don't realise how difficult it actually is to push yourself lower. It's requiring an awful lot of concentration at 250 feet. So rather than erring lower, it must be said that people go high. As soon as one's uncertain of position or there's any distraction, people gain height.
There would be a very pat answer to say at least it's red, white and blue. It's not some foreign air force. But I don't totally support that argument. What I would like to say is I'd like them to accept that we need to train. We accept that we need to be prepared to go to war, even if it is the defence of the fortune. God forbid that it should be defence of the United Kingdom mainly. But we have got to be prepared.
What must be said throughout is that all pilots are members of the British community. We have houses in the low-flying system, most of them. We don't want to subject our families and our relatives to, or our friends, or anybody in the country, to excess noise pollution. And therefore, if we see a farmhouse, or a village, or even an isolated house out in the middle of the low-flying areas, we will take positive steps to avoid it. We will fly up or go round it. No one in his right, no pilot that I certainly have ever met in the Air Force will, at 100 feet, knowingly fly over any population whatsoever.